Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Starfield, where today we are still here in a Ryujin tower, though now having successfully completed the Ryujin questline, we have, I assume, unlocked the ability to use that Ryujin Operative's terminal, which I'm guessing we're going to get access to after we have a little chat with Imogen here, so I am intrigued to see how that does go, though I don't think it's going to take too long today to do one of those missions, considering what job board missions usually are in all the other job boards we've encountered. So we'll probably also get to talking with these folks. Honestly, I don't really care to hear any of their opinions on the Ryujin thing, because I have a feeling I know where all of them are going to be. So, but we'll see. We'll see. But first, let's go have a little chat with Imogen, see how she is doing after, you know, everything that occurred, and then do a job. Yo, Imogen, how's it going?
You've certainly shaken things up around here.
I have.
I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me.
What? How can you not?
Misjudgment on my part.
Well, that's true.
But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day.
Can I take over your job, though? I mean, I guess I was kind of overestimating how important you are when I thought maybe you might take over Ularu's job, but still there's a chance. I want to take yours. So, really? Right back at you, though, apparently.
Of course. If you think anyone here believes in downtime, forget it.
Ugh, corporate culture. So, whatever Ryujin needs, it's good to see you back in the office. I agree. Not ready to get back to it. After all that, I'm not sure anything could hold my interest. Nah, good to see you back at the office, Imogen.
And I'd say it's good to be back if I hadn't returned to a mountain of paperwork.
That is unfortunate.
Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions?
Well, I'll give you a moment here. Yep, we do. So, I don't get to deal with you anymore? Oh, no.
No, but try to see that as an improvement, since I certainly do.
Ouch.
The mission board is more efficient for both of us.
I did so much for you, Imogen, and you don't want to see me anymore? How dare you? I mean, really? Really? We're gonna click it, but really, what's a mission board?
Well, after this conversation, you can head up to your office and see for yourself.
Wait, I get an office?
Just think of it as a computer that lets you pick and choose your assignments at will, rather than having to deal with me all the time.
Oh, but I like you, Imogen. You're fun. So what kind of assignments are there?
Nothing you aren't already familiar with. You experienced the majority of what we do here during your training, if you recall. Uploading a few files, manipulating a narrative or two, obtaining schematics, it's just more of the same.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that makes your job a lot easier, I guess.
I wish. Assignment approval isn't exactly riveting work. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office.
Sweet.
So whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside.
Nice.
And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours.
Love that.
Oh, and congratulations, of course.
Thank you, Imogen. Can I access the mission board outside of Ryujin Tower?
No, only within the tower. The security risk would be far too much to allow access to that data in a public space.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Well, thanks. I'll see you around.
You certainly will. Go check out the board. And if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy. Just for you.
Oh, why, thank you, Imogen. I appreciate that. And now I want to know if she has anything more to talk about. Okay, hold on. Give us a moment. There we go. Talk.
If I have to read one more report.
So, hey, can you give me more details on the mission board?
The mission board is where you receive your assignments from now on.
Ah.
Well, with the exception of the occasional special request from Masako.
Oh, interesting. And what if I don't want to do these mission board assignments?
If you don't want to earn credits, that's up to you.
Yeah.
But I can understand how lackluster they may seem after what you've pulled off.
And what's it like being back after everything you've been through? Did you take it as a mini vacation?
It's a relief. I'll take my desk job over being on the run any day. I was lucky enough to have plenty of connections and favors to abuse in my situation.
Nice.
We'll see how many of those favors come back to haunt me later.
Yeah, fair. All right, well, thank you. I was hoping for a little bit more, but I do appreciate the bit more conversation. Bye-bye. All right, so this was our office back here, huh? Nifty. When we found that board, I just figured this is like a normal little office in the place, but this is ours. Ooh. I mean, I'll just leave that there because I'll never use it. Some ammo. I mean, I've got plenty of digipicks. We'll leave that. Ooh. Oh. Well, I'll definitely take these and the credits. And sure, no, I'll never use its melee damage. Thank you. Kind of tempted to take. I'm sure back at the lodge I probably have much better suppressed weapons. But I was just thinking to myself after the sabotage mission that, boy, maybe I could have used a nice silenced gun for taking out turrets. Since that EM gun really didn't do the job on that. Not bad though on that one. But I'm very certain that I have better back at the lodge. But we'll just leave that for now. We'll leave that for now. Oh god, lag. Wait, oh, there we go. Jeez. Oh, look at us. We have our own little office here in Ryujin Tower. I should add some succulents. I wonder if they'll stay. I mean, it is our office, but we don't have like a decoration thing, which is kind of sad. I was kind of hoping we would. But, nifty. Better than a cubicle. I mean, there's no windows, which is a little bit... ugh. But still better than a cubicle. Alright, well, let's check out the mission board and see what sort of things we've got. Hack trade tower, Generdyne Industries. Plant evidence at trade tower, Stroud Eklund. Oh, no, we wouldn't. We can't do something to Stroud Eklund. Nah, we're buds. And sabotage Laredo Firearms. I mean, they did kind of help me out, but we have already messed with them during the Ryujin questline, so... Plant an arc device at Laredo Firearms. As usual, don't get caught. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's go do that. Yeah. Accept mission. Sweet. Sabotage Laredo Firearms. Cool. Alright. Let's make that our active mission and be on our way. Oop, already was. Wonderful. Maybe while we're on board, we'll talk to Andrija. I still don't know if I actually care to talk to any of them about the Ryujin, but oh well, let's go do this. But yeah, it looked like it was all exactly the same as the stuff we did previously, which I mean, of course, that's exactly what Imogen said. But just another way to earn caps like every other mission board. Not caps. Credits. Wrong game. Yeah, just another way to earn credits and, you know, do little radial missions if you so desire. I am intrigued, though, about the occasional job by Masako, though I guess I shouldn't be, because the Ranger quest board that we have, we also get special missions from them on occasion. I forget the person we get them from. But yeah, we've gotten those in the past. When you do enough of them, the Rangers give you a special job. So I guess we got to go get those from Masako with Ryujin too, which is kinda nifty. I do like that. Intrigued to see what one of those might be, so off cam I might do a couple of Ryujin missions just to see how long it takes us to unlock a job for Masako. As I don't think I did very many with the Rangers before I unlocked the first one of those special missions. As I was just trying to get more experience shooting ships off camera long ago, and so I just kept taking jobs with the Rangers that did that. So, yeah, it was good times, good times. All right, well, we're here. Let's go screw with Laredo. In the dead of night. For once, I actually like that it's nighttime when we land, because, I mean, even though schedules don't exist for NPCs in this game anymore, you know, compared to their previous RPG games made by Bethesda, it's still, you know, we're an operative. It makes sense that we should be sneaky. You know, I never noticed that. Nifty. Is that their, like, normal logo? Cool. Nicer than that. All right, in we go to their very, very simple to infiltrate office. I remember we stole something from them a while back, wasn't it?
That bad, can it?
I mean, it's not. It's all right. Because, yeah, I don't seem to have any areas that are, Ooh, actually, this might be. Oh, yeah, this actually might be an area where I'll get shot if I go into. That's new to me. Please continue forward. Security person, thank you. Actually, it doesn't say. It just says personal protective equipment required. So wear your PPE. It doesn't say anything about this being off limits. Yep, never mind, it's not. This is locked, though. Okay, okay, good to know. And... Poppy you. And you. So then you... Ooh, no, wrong way, wrong way. There we go. Nice. I don't need either membrane nor chlorine. But plant the device. Sweet. And we're immediately done with no issues. Hello, horrible, horrible security guard.
Remember,
all right.
what you and Miss Lance did.
Yeah, I don't care whoever was talking. No, I don't care. But, yeah, with that out of the way, let's go talk to the people. Like I said, I'll probably try and do some of those off-cam to see how many it takes for us to get a special mission for us to do on-cam. But for now, why am I going to fast travel? No, let's just switch this to Andreja. And then, yeah, we'll have to fast travel back to the lodge for the others. But nifty, though. We got another mission board to make some credits, do some things, and hopefully get some interesting little side missions. I mean, we've only ever done the one special job for the Rangers. So we'll probably only ever do one special job for Masako. But nonetheless, I would like to see what one of those special jobs is. But for now, we got a conversation with Andreja to have and see what she thinks of everything that went down with Ryujin, despite the fact that neither her nor Sam or Sarah were around and a part of all of that. So how do they even know? Alright, Andreja, yo.
Hello, love.
Hi, working hard, huh? So?
I suppose now you can add climbing the corporate ladder to your list of accomplishments.
Mm-hmm. I got an office and everything.
I must ask, though, are you not at all concerned with where future neuro-amp research might lead?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. You have some concerns about it, though? I mean, obviously.
Perhaps, but I believe I asked you for your thoughts first.
Touche. It's their tech. What they do with it is not my concern. If they don't continue the work, someone else will. Do this another time. I'm pretty happy with neuro-amp. I mean, I really wish I had another option in here that's more of, yeah, but Pandora's box opened already, and it ain't shutting. So, I mean, I guess this is the closest to that. So we'll go with it, yeah.
That seems like quite a pessimistic outlook.
I mean, I am a bit pessimistic about this technology, so it's already out there. Can't put the yeah, exactly. Can't put the genie back in the bottle. Better first than sorry, as they say. That's an interesting one. We saw what Infinity was up to. This stops that kind of experimentation, you know? I mean, this is where I agree with, definitely. But Andreja might be happy with that, so I'll go with this. Yeah, it stops this kind of experimentation. Or, well, that kind.
For now, perhaps.
True.
Who is to say Ryujin will not conduct their own immoral experiments?
Oh, I'm sure they will. I mean, they did put one in my head before getting, you know, the okay for human trials. So... Corporate world works, always has been, always will be. Unfortunately true. Unfortunately true. It's not about morals, it's about survival. I trust Ryujin. I do not. I'll go with the first one, because unfortunately, yeah, that is how the corporate world works, sadly.
Nothing is so immutable. That seems a poor excuse.
Well, it's worked that way for a fair few hundred years.
And what happens when Ryujin falls prey to the same tactics it has employed and loses control of this technology?
I mean, it certainly is going to. I agree with her here, but how do you know that's going to happen?
With all that you have seen, and indeed done, in reaching this point, why would you believe it is not?
Oh, again, I agree with you, but... Space Rogue, I decided I like having the thing that can manipulate people in my head, so I went with pro neuro-amp. We just have to have faith, Hendrija. There's only so much we can do. I've got what I wanted from this, that's all that matters. Let's be honest. That's the most accurate. I literally just said the main reason I ended up siding with the neuro-amp because I wanted one. Click.
Well,
Ooh, she did not have. She did not like that.
As clear as it can be. I did not expect to be disappointed by this conversation.
Yeah, sorry, Andrea.
And yet here I am. Clearly, there is nothing more to say.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I figure this is how all these conversations are gonna go. Sorry about that, though, Andrea. Sorry. Yeah, I knew she wasn't gonna be happy. Oh well, to the lodge. Yep, I mean, that was the most accurate answer for why I ended up siding with the neuro-amp. For my own gain. Where are we going? Seoul. Yeah, here we go. No, not Seoul. Why am I going to Seoul? Jemison. Jemison and Alpha Centauri. I'm going the wrong place. It did not make the next talking thing active, so, oh well, we'll make that active once we get to the lodge. And away we go! Yeah, I mean, on a personal level, IRL, I would very much be against this neuro-amp technology. It is horrifying, and no one should have that sort of power, especially not a company. Oh, Jesus. But Space Rogue needed toy to make my life better. Oh, I'm awful. Well, I mean, at least we're not evil. Though, yeah, I mean, I do agree with what I was saying, though, on those parts with Andrija of, yeah, sorry, my dear, but that's how companies work. They were always going to screw over people with this tech. It was going to happen. There's no stopping it. Look at our own world, how corporations have been for the last few hundred years. It's not going to change the next few hundred, sadly. I wish it would, but it won't. Alright, there's Sarah. Let's go see how we disappoint her.
To discuss.
Oh.
Let's get a second opinion, shall we?
Oh, what's going on with you two? Oh, God, hi.
Walter and I were just discussing the expenses incurred during the attack.
Oh, okay.
No, I was explaining that there's nothing to discuss. It's been taken care of.
Oh, cool.
It seems that Walter has taken it upon himself to cover the costs of the repairs to both the lodge and the eye.
Okay, I don't see the problem.
As well as any expenses relating to the funeral services.
Okay.
Barrett, for all his antics, was an essential part of this group. And a friend.
Yeah, I don't see what the problem is here. I mean, isn't Walter's whole thing, he's the money guy? Thank you, Walter. That was kind of you. I'm gonna go with that, but let's see what else we got. I'm sure he would appreciate what you've done for him. Spending all the credits in the universe won't make up for... Oh, you know, that was kind of you, Walter. Thank you.
Well, it's not about looking for thanks. It needed to be done. That's all.
I can't thank you enough, Walter.
Sarah,
Uh-huh.
I know we argue about money all the time. Most of it is in jest, but occasionally it's not. This is the one way I can best contribute to our work.
It's really the only way you do.
It has been, and continues to be, an honor to do so. And when this is all over, we can go back to squabbling about minor expenses.
Okay.
But it was important to me that I do this.
Hey,
Fair
do I get an expense report?
Well, since we're already talking about this,
Uh-huh. Oh, we're back. We got pulled back in.
there's one more thing I'd like to do for Barrett.
Oh, is there?
And I'd appreciate your input.
I came here to talk about other
Nothing
things, for sure.
extravagant. Just a small plaque here in the lodge. Something to remember them by. Where do you think would be appropriate?
Oh. Yes. There is no other answer to this but that. The bar would be the best spot. It's for Barrett. Yeah.
That's certainly someplace everyone will see it.
Mm-hmm.
Any objections, Walter?
No, I think this is a fine idea.
Yeah, there's no better answer than that for him.
I'm glad we had this discussion.
Indeed.
And now, perhaps we can try and move on.
Yes, I think that's right.
Okay, okay. Can I talk to Sarah now? Are you two done? Wonderful. I am actually intrigued to see if a plaque will be... You know, let's actually go up to the bar to remind myself what the place all looks like before a plaque may come there one day. Next time I arrive, I would assume. So my assumption, it would probably take the place of one of the paintings? Or maybe on, like, the wall there-ish? Nah, they'd need more light on it, I would assume. Yeah, probably take up the place of one of the paintings, I would think. Ooh, or, like, center right there. That would actually work, too. Nifty. Alright, well, back to Sarah. Down we go. Okay, Sarah, I got a conversation to have. You're not going to be happy with me, I'm sure.
Handling those tricky decisions regarding Ryujin must have been difficult.
Nah, it really wasn't.
In fact, I'm amazed you were able to deal with them at all.
Well, pretty easy,
Those
honestly.
types of corporations remind me why I never ventured into business. I can't stand that way of life.
You know, I get that. I get that. Which way of life is that?
The moral ambiguity, the deceit, the avarice. Megacorporations seem to exude a complete disregard for common human decency.
Well, yeah. Couldn't agree more. It's disgusting. That's understandable. Not everyone's cut out for the business world. I mean, true. Not all corporations are as immoral as you make them out to be. When they're small, I would agree. But once you get to megacorp status, nah. You don't get that big and that rich without screwing someone over. It just doesn't happen. I mean, I'm sure someone will mention something that proves me wrong, but then I'm sure you could probably find some dirt in there in that company's closet anyways. But I'll go with this one. Yeah, not everyone's cut out for business.
No, I suppose they aren't. But that's beside the point I'm trying to make. Take what Ryujin's doing, for example.
Yeah.
Based on your recommendation, they'll be continuing their work on the neuro-amp technology.
Which, how do you even know about that? You weren't there.
Implying I should ignore that, based purely on the fact I might not be cut out for business.
No, I mean, I'm still wondering how all of you people even know about this stuff. I doubt they're going to be putting out the minutes for their boardroom meeting. None of you were there. Neuro-amp technology provides a non-lethal way to stop your enemy. I mean, yeah, that's actually a good excuse. But still, I don't like the neuro-amp technology. That technology will keep Ryujin employees' jobs secure for years to come. Don't need your approval to make corporate decisions. You know, why does the technology anger you so much? I mean, I know exactly why it does, and does me too in real life, but I'm going to click to see what she says.
You mean, other than the fact that it can turn a free-willed human being into a mindless automaton?
Yeah.
For you to even ask me that question means you're completely blind to the implications of that horrid device.
Oh no, I know exactly. I'll go with this one, though, to justify myself for my character. Yes, provides a non-lethal way to stop your enemy.
When used properly, yes. But imagine that technology in the wrong hands.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine the awful things you could force people to do. It's almost too horrible to contemplate.
I mean, again, I agree with you, but you can say that about a lot of technology that already exists. The gun, for instance, that everyone has. You have. It's just, I mean, sure, it's taking it to an extreme with, you know, literally controlling people's minds. But you can say what she explicitly said about a lot of technologies out there that we still use. So, and what sort of awful things are you talking about? I mean, we already did it. We, you know, manipulated people to do stuff for a vote.
How about making someone forcibly end their own life? Or worse, pick up a weapon and start shooting at innocent people? Taking control of someone's mind and implanting suggestions is a terrifying prospect of this weapon.
Didn't they say that it couldn't be taken that far, though? That people will, like, not do something that extreme under the influence of it? Did they, or am I completely imagining this? It's always a possibility. I thought of it that way. In my mind, the good outweighs the bad. Sure, I'm gonna go with that.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, she did not like
I'm
that.
disappointed that we don't share the same view on this. But your life is your own to lead. Just don't expect me to condone what you've done.
Yeah, me and you haven't agreed on a lot of stuff, Sarah. me and Andrija have agreed on most things. I mean, granted, still, this particular mission, I went purely for character, for my character wanting this item, rather than what I would go for. So, I agree with them entirely on their opinions on this horrifying technology, but Space Rogue. And now, Corporate Space Rogue. Alright, let's see what Sam says. He's probably going to be unhappy too. Of course he is. Granted, I don't care. I never liked him anyways. Yo, Sam! Sam? Sam? There we go.
Of all the places in the galaxy, only Neon can make me feel so damn oily. And you dealt with its absolute worst. Ryujin, Infinity LTD, all of it.
Well, Infinity is in Jemison.
That was a lot.
Well, I mean, we always, well, not always, but most of the time we gotta go with this. Living on the streets. I always wondered what it was like living the good life. Not as good as I pictured it.
Guess anywhere is better than slumming in an Epside.
Too true.
Even this. How come no matter how advanced society gets, we still just can't help coming up with new horrors to inflict on ourselves?
I mean, we're
Next,
people.
Xeno-warfare, and now this neuro-amp tech. Swear it's the worst yet. And you just let them keep working on it.
And is it really that as bad as the others?
It's worse, far worse. The other tech is capable of untold destruction, but with the neuro-amp, they can take away your very body. They can make you do any damn thing they want. I can't think of anything more terrifying.
Again, am I just making it up in my head? But didn't they say that it can't force people into doing, like, anything? And also, there's a success rate and failure rate, and if you fail, you can't affect someone again. That part I do remember, but the other part, the first bit, I still don't know if I'm remembering that right or if I'm entirely making that up in my head. But might prove useful to our mission.
And that is why the crazy march of technology presses on.
Indeed.
Sure, it could be useful, but at what cost? With a piece of work like Ryujin, I know there isn't a good person to put in charge. I mean, I guess Masako's better than Ularu Chen, but you just know if violence or being just plain evil was the path of least resistance, then Masako would pick it same as Ularu.
I mean, yeah, they're a company. Let's see. She was the least bad choice. Yeah. You act like I could pick someone else? I mean, I couldn't have. Masako's capable CEO. She'll keep Ryujin going. Yeah, I'll go with that one.
And how on earth is that a good thing?
2 dislikes from Sam now.
Well, the whole damned affair is over. Thank God.
Again, I still don't know how all of you knew about this stuff since none of you were there. But, alright, that is gonna be it for this episode then. A little bit earlier than normal, but, you know, really can't do anything else with the time. So yeah, like I said off cam, I'll see if I have time to do some of those other missions at the Ryujin board, see if we can get one of the special ones from Masako, and see what that one will be and where it leads us. But that's going to be it for today. Hopefully you all have enjoyed. You do come back for the next, with whatever we do end up doing. But until that time, thank you for watching. As always, we'll have a good one.